If a general shows confidence in his men, but always insists on his orders being obeyed, the gain will be mutual. The only time you fail is when you fall down and stay down. Once you realize you deserve better, letting go will be the best decision ever. Beyond the fiction of reality, there is the reality of the fiction. Concentrate your energy and hoard your strength. No amount of experimentation can ever prove me right. A single experiment can prove me wrong. It is a very natural human trait to destroy that which frightens us. I have never known any distress that an hour's reading did not relieve. Creating individuality, which creates and protects others' individualities, is good. Convictions are more dangerous foes of truth than lies. They can't tell so much about you if you got your eyes closed. Be willing to leave the ground behind if you want to fly. All religions, arts, and sciences are branches of the same tree. A rose does not answer its enemies with words, but with beauty. When we strive to become better than we are, everything around us becomes better too. Sand lines my soul, which is filled with the breath of the ocean. If tomorrow were never to come, it would not be worth living today. Nature is pleased with simplicity, and nature is no dummy. Dream as if you will live forever. Live as if you will die today. Hats have power. Hats can change you into someone else. For life goes not backward, nor tarries with yesterday. If you are strong, appear weak, but if you are weak, appear strong. Spies are a most important element in water, because on them depends an army's ability to move. The way of success is the way of continuous pursuit of knowledge. I do not believe in taking the right decision. I take a decision and make it right. Bloom as if you want to make the whole world beautiful. If I cannot do great things, I can do small things in a great way. Half of seeming clever is keeping your mouth shut at the right times. If you can't explain it to a 6-year-old, you don't understand it yourself. True goodness springs from a man's own heart. All men are born good. When the going gets weird, the weird turn professional. Rely not on the likelihood of the enemy's not coming, but on our own readiness to receive him. People who fit don't seek. The seekers are those that don't fit. You show me a capitalist, and I'll show you a bloodsucker. Done is better than perfect. Judging is the cause that creates the effect of choosing. Not every instance requires a response. Truth resides silently in the seat of power. An opinion should be the result of thought, not a substitute for it. Your direction is more important than your speed. The terrible thing about the quest for truth is that you find it. If a man could have half of his wishes, he would double his troubles. Let your plans be dark and impenetrable as night, and when you move, fall like a thunderbolt. I don't think there's anything wrong with telling the truth. I know it isn't fashionable. I don't think of all the misery, but of the beauty that still remains. Remember to be kind with your words, especially to yourself. He who requires much from himself and little from others will keep himself from being the object of resentment. Don't look to the approval of others for your mental stability. When you want to succeed as bad as you want to breathe, then you'll be successful. It was easier to ask for forgiveness than it was to get permission. Behind every beautiful thing, there's some kind of pain. In your own life, it's important to know how spectacular you are. It is said we learn more from our failures than our successes. If you're waiting until you feel talented enough to make it, you'll never make it. You know, there's no such thing as a complete lie. There's always some truth in there. Early to bed and early to rise makes a man healthy, wealthy, and wise. He who steals a belt buckle pays with his life. He who steals a state gets to be a feudal lord. Life is worth living as long as there's a laugh in it. What is to be, will be, and no prayers of ours can arrest the decree. One need not destroy one's enemy. One need only destroy his willingness to engage. Everything in life is speaking in spite of its apparent silence. They laugh at me because I'm different. I laugh at them because they're all the same. Be not afraid of going slowly. Be afraid only of standing still. We cannot do everything at once, but we can do something at once. Hearts can't be broken because they're made of marzipan. We live only now. Everything else is either past or is unknown. Life isn't about finding yourself. Life is about creating yourself. Reason may be employed to support faith as well as to destroy it. Keep working hard and you can get anything that you want. Sometimes the grass is greener. Sometimes it is sick. I knew it like destiny, and at the same time, I knew it as choice. If you want to tell people the truth, make them laugh, otherwise they'll kill you. Silence is a true friend who never betrays. Communism is the final logic of the dehumanization of man. Sometimes you recognize truth because it destroys you for a bit. Yesterday is not ours to recover, but tomorrow is ours to win or lose. It is during our darkest moments that we must focus to see the light. The man who has forgotten self may be said to have entered heaven. Don't be afraid of failure. This is the way to succeed. There is nothing more important than your eternal salvation. I saw a star. I reached for it. I missed. So I accepted the sky. As long as you can use your hands, the world is your oyster. Agitate him and ascertain the pattern of his movement. You can jail a revolutionary, but you can't jail the revolution. I should have based my judgment upon deeds and not words. Follow your heart. Listen to your inner voice. Stop caring about what others think. Never curse a fall. The ground is where humility lives. Never give up. Things that you keep dreaming about will happen one day. The most dangerous of all falsehoods is a slightly distorted truth. Vulnerability is the least celebrated emotion in our society. It's enough for me to be sure that you and I exist at this moment. Faith is a knowledge within the heart, beyond the reach of proof. If you correct your mind, the rest of your life will fall into place. You are never too old to set another goal or to dream a new dream. Birth is not the beginning. Death is not the end. To a mind that is still the whole universe surrenders. Success, for most people, requires unlearning as much as learning. Therefore, just as water retains no constant shape, so in warfare there are no constant conditions. Challenges in life can either enrich you or poison you. You are the one who decides. Go to heaven for the climate and hell for the company. Maybe everyone is just waiting for someone else to save them.